The ultimate showdown, Godzilla versus Superman. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the most epic battles imaginable. Today, we've got a clash of titans that'll rock your world. Godzilla versus Superman. Buckle up, because we're about to break down this legendary face-off with some serious technical insights and mind-blowing facts. Let's get into it. So picture this. It's a bright and shiny morning in Metropolis. The stock market's up, traffic's flowing, everything's peachy. But then, out of nowhere, scientists start picking up bizarre seismic readings along the Atlantic coast. We're talking magnitude 6.5 quakes, with epicenters that don't align with any known fault lines. Enter Clark Kent, our mild-mannered reporter with a knack for being in the right place at the right time. He catches wind of these anomalies and heads over to STAR Labs. The geeks there are flipping out. Satellite imagery shows massive disturbances beneath the ocean surface, and tidal waves are hitting cities like Gotham and Boston. The kicker? There's no tectonic activity to explain it. Then, a grainy underwater image pops up, a colossal silhouette moving faster than any known submarine. Experts estimate the object is over 300 meters long. Seasoned fans might already be connecting the dots here. Boom, there he is, the king of the monsters himself, Godzilla. Emerging like he owns the place, causing a tsunami that dwarfs anything on record. The energy released by Godzilla's rise is equivalent to a 9.0 earthquake. That's more energy than the Tsar Bomba, the most powerful nuclear weapon ever detonated. Panic sweeps the eastern seaboard as Godzilla starts making his way toward Metropolis. The military scrambles F-35s, drones, and even rolls out the experimental maser cannons. But come on, we've been down this road before. Conventional weapons are like mosquito bites to this guy. Meanwhile, up in the skies, Superman hears the chaos unfolding. His super hearing picks up the screams, the sirens, the sheer terror. Time to swap the glasses for the cape. Superman streaks across the sky, a red and blue blur heading straight for Godzilla. He can fly at speeds exceeding Mach 100 when he needs to. That's around 76,000 miles per hour. He spots Godzilla and attempts to engage peacefully, using his knowledge of xenolinguistics. Can you understand me? We don't have to fight. But Godzilla responds the only way he knows how. He unleashes his atomic breath, a beam of concentrated radiation that, according to Monarch Sciences, reaches temperatures of over 500,000 degrees Celsius. Remember, the surface of the sun is about 5,500 degrees Celsius. Superman counters with his heat vision, which can be finely tuned from a wide beam to microscopic precision. He's deflected meteor strikes with it before. The collision of these two energy beams creates a massive explosion, sending shockwaves across the city. Windows shatter miles away. The electromagnetic interference knocks out power grids. It's absolute mayhem. The gloves are off. Superman goes full throttle, hitting Godzilla with everything he's got. Supersonic punches, each with the force of a small nuke, freeze breath to slow him down, even attempting to lift Godzilla, considering Godzilla's estimated mass of 164,000 tons. But Godzilla swings his massive tail, a tail that's 550 feet long and can generate enough force to level entire buildings. One swipe catches Superman off guard, sending him crashing through several skyscrapers like a pinball. Meanwhile, the collateral damage is reaching catastrophic levels. Civilians are trapped, buildings are collapsing, and the city's infrastructure is in shambles. Superman, ever the hero, diverts his attention to save a falling suspension bridge packed with cars. This split-second decision gives Godzilla the edge to advance further into the city. Superman hovers above the city, using his supervision to assess the situation. He contacts the Justice League. "Bruce, I need ideas. Now." "Clark, you're dealing with a creature that feeds on radiation. Your energy attacks are only making him stronger. Trust Batman to hit the nail on the head." They brainstorm a plan to overload Godzilla's regenerative abilities. If they can cause a metabolic meltdown, Godzilla might be forced into a temporary hibernation. "I'm sending you the schematics for a photonic energy amplifier. It should boost your solar output exponentially for a short burst." Cue the montage. Superman retrieves the device from the watchtower, and with the help of Cyborg, they integrate it into his suit. This amplifier could increase his solar energy projection by up to 500%. But there's a catch. It could burn out his powers temporarily. Risky, but what choice do they have? Godzilla is instinctively drawn to the nuclear facility. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet for him. The stakes couldn't be higher. If the plant's compromised, the fallout would be unimaginable. Superman intercepts, now glowing with intensified solar energy. His eyes blaze like miniature suns. This ends now. He unleashes a solar flare, a move so intense it's only been used a handful of times in the comics. This blast releases solar energy equivalent to 10% of the sun's output for a microsecond. The flare engulfs Godzilla. The surrounding area becomes a sea of blinding light, and sensor equipment worldwide goes haywire trying to record the event. But here's the wild part. Godzilla starts absorbing the energy. His dorsal fins glow brighter, and for a moment, it looks like he's going to overload. Then, a massive pulse of energy erupts from him, a thermonuclear pulse that levels everything in a 2-mile radius. Superman is thrown back, his suit torn, and his energy reserves depleted. In this vulnerable state, Superman experiences flashes, visions of Godzilla's past, scenes of ancient battles, nuclear explosions, humanity's environmental impact. It's a telepathic connection, perhaps facilitated by the extreme energies at play. Godzilla stands amid the destruction, but instead of pressing the attack, he turns toward the sea. A silent understanding seems to pass between the two giants. Godzilla lets out an earth-shaking roar, then slowly makes his way back to the ocean. It's not a victory or defeat, more like a draw. Metropolis is devastated, but the immediate threat has passed. Emergency services kick into high gear. Heroes like the Flash and Wonder Woman arrive to assist with rescue efforts. There's a somber mood as the enormity of the events sinks in. Superman, drained of his powers temporarily, reflects on the situation. He stands atop the remnants of the Daily Planet globe, contemplating the fine line between heroism and hubris. Perhaps not every battle is meant to be won. Maybe some are meant to teach us. And there you have it, folks. An epic confrontation between two of the most formidable beings in fiction. This wasn't just a slugfest. It was a narrative steeped in themes of environmental responsibility, the limits of power, and the complexities of heroism. Let's crunch some numbers. The energy outputs, the mass, the speed, it's all off the charts. This is the kind of matchup that has layers upon layers to unpack. Did Superman's actions avert disaster or merely delay the inevitable? Is Godzilla a villain or a force of nature reacting to humanity's mistakes? Teaser time. Just when you think the credits are about to roll, a portal opens in the sky. Is that a boom tube signaling the arrival of Darkseid? Or perhaps portals from the multiverse opening up? Maybe even hints of Mechagodzilla lurking in the shadows? The possibilities are endless. So, what do you think? Who came out on top in this colossal clash? Drop your thoughts, theories, and favorite moments in the comments below. Let's get this discussion buzzing. If you loved this deep dive and want more content packed with expert-level analysis and geeky goodness, smash that like button, share this video with your fellow fans, and don't forget to subscribe. Your support helps us keep exploring these fascinating what-if scenarios. Got an idea for the next showdown? Maybe Thor versus King Kong or Hulk versus Doomsday? Hit us up with your suggestions. Huge shout out to all the artists and fans who contributed their amazing work. You guys rock. Stay tuned to the channel. We've got some awesome content coming up, including interviews with comic book writers and deep dives into the lore of your favorite universes. Until next time, keep dreaming big, questioning everything, and embracing the epic. Peace out.